Good morning, far right thugs. Been an eventful weekend, hasn't it? It's been interesting. I've got four things that have stuck out to me this weekend. The first of which is the BAFTAs. Didn't watch it, don't care, don't particularly like celebrities. I like movies occasionally, but nah, I don't follow any celebrities or anything. Now, what did stick in my mind was that Keir Starmer is giving the movie industry in Britain a 40% relief, which is basically 40% off their taxes. 40%! In an industry that's already very, very wealthy. He's giving 40% relief to them. That's incredible. So basically, if you're not part of Keir Starmer's little party of nonces, then you're fucked, really. Because guess who's going to have to pay for all of that? Me and you. But we've come to expect that from old Keir Starmer now, haven't we? Another story that stuck in my mind was there was an NHS emergency. A young lad got stabbed. But it was what happened afterwards as well that was particularly interesting. And that was that a gang of 40 people then stormed the hospital that he was staying in, and they had to barricade it up and lock down the hospital because people were just getting crazy in the hospital. So literally nowhere is safe in England. You go to hospital having been stabbed, and the next thing you know, everyone's just going crazy and kicking shit over and just going nuts. Incredible. What a country we live in, eh? Then you've got Keir Starmer saying he's going to be sending troops into Ukraine. So if I were you and I were in the military, now would be a good time to hand in your resignation or renegotiate your contract, because they're going to need you now. And it's not going to be particularly nice to fight in a war that isn't our responsibility. Ukraine aren't a part of NATO. I do believe in backing Ukraine, absolutely, but sending British troops there to fight, maybe not. And spending $3 billion a year for the next 100 years, way too much. Keir Starmer's well out of touch. We can't afford it. Again, who's going to pay for this war? Because all those all those troops going to war, it costs money, a lot of money, and who's going to pay for that? Don't know. And then you've got Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson, whether you like him or not, he is being starved currently in prison. He's in solitary confinement because of the Muslim gangs that we have in prisons. He wouldn't be safe in the general population in prison because they'll go for him. So he's quarantined on his own because of that. But now they've stopped, the prison service at Woodhill have stopped any visits, any phone calls. He can't go and buy any food, and he's living on the rations that they give him, which is, I believe it was cans of tuna and cans of mackerel. So whether you like Tommy Robinson or not, this is a ridiculous violation of what do you call it? Human. I can't think of the word. But yeah, it violates his human rights, basically. Yeah, it's a violation of his human rights. And people just seem to be okay with it. For anyone that does care, regardless of whether it's Tommy Robinson or not, there is a protest being planned currently, I believe. But, you know, again, it's one of those things where the country's so divided and no one seems to care about anything else. I think basically England is just finished. It's just done. And, yeah, whatever. Have a good Monday. Looks all right out there, you know. Good stuff. Brilliant. Nice one. Bye.